Today on Judge Mom.
You're here today suing for negligence.
My life changed in one night because Jackson, the Tornado Smith.
I'm the club owner, Package Palace. I owe her nothing.
You get to the Package Palace. How do we get from there to wearing a neck brace?
Out of nowhere, I was dragged on stage.
Nobody's taken to stage without their consent.
The Tornado, the legendary dancer, is all over me. I was on the floor. He dropped me.
I was trying to dance in like this, a smooth move, but she was drunk. She was out of control.
The only entertainment I get, and you're gonna ruin it for me? Are you joking?
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Sandy presiding. Your Honor, this case is Wilson versus Torres and Smith.
Thank you, Bailiff Delgado. Miss Wilson, you're here today suing for negligence, emotional distress, and you're seeking restitution. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. And Mr. Torres, you and your co-defendant, Mr. Smith, it's your position that you owe Miss Wilson nothing. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. How did we get here? I am ready to listen to you, Miss Wilson.
Well, Your Honor, as you can see, I even have a neck brace. My life totally changed in one night. I'm here to sue these two guys, Emilio Torres and Jackson, the Tornado Smith, for $30,000 for negligence, damages, and above all, emotional distress. They are responsible because my life changed in one night.
Thank you, Miss Wilson. That's a lot of money, $30,000 in damages. Mr. Torres, can you explain to me what your position is?
I'm the club owner of an all-male strip club, Package Palace. I've been in the business for 25 years. I am not responsible. I owe her nothing.
You owe her nothing.
Nothing. We owe her nothing.
This is a really big spread. $30,000 in damages, you owe her nothing. I would like to know what happened on the night of the incident.
Well, Your Honor, that night, I finally decided to go out after being married 32 years to the same man. The same man for 32 years.
Okay.
My niece.
Wait. Ms. Wilson, I've been married for a long time, too.
Yes,
I mean, that doesn't mean anything.
But not when you're 15 years old and finally you get married. You know, you don't know anything else.
Okay.
Your Honor. Only I
right.
never go out.
You wanted to go out and explore the world.
To go out to this club.
Okay.
Yes. So finally we go out, we go into the club, it's super loud, the music's going on, and she tells me, Annie, do you want something to drink? Because I see you're a little bit nervous. So I'm like, yeah, why not? Let's have a couple of drinks.
Okay, so you have a couple drinks.
Yes.
What were you drinking?
First of all,
No, don't tell me first of all. What were you?
I said, let's have champagne.
Miss Wilson.
Because I had seen a bunch of champagne going on as soon as I walked in.
So you had champagne. Let's establish the facts here.
I had one champagne.
This is a courtroom.
One champagne, yes.
One bottle?
One
Two
champagne.
bottles? Yes
one glass
or no?
of champagne, Your
Oh
Honor.
One glass of champagne.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
One glass of champagne.
So you get one glass of champagne.
Yeah, so we're there, everybody's having a good time. All these women are also having a good time. I mean, it's not like I'm the only one there drinking. A bunch of people are there.
Let me find out from Mr. Torres, this Package Palace, can you describe it to me? Because I'd like to get an idea of what your establishment is like.
Of course, the Package Palace, I mean, you know, I've been in the business for 25 years. You know, it's my breadwinner. And of course,
do you promote the legendary Tornado?
Of course,
How do you
absolutely.
promote
This
him?
is my guy. He's Tornado. He's #1. He's a legend in the city. Everybody knows him. Everybody wants to come and see Jackson.
So how do you promote him?
Well, we have a flyer. I also submitted to court.
Can I take a look at the flyer?
Of course.
Where's the famous Tassel?
The Package Palace presents Jackson the Tornado Smith tonight. No phones permitted.
Yes.
So you have a policy, no telephones.
No phones.
Inside your establishment.
Inside the establishment, especially on stage.
So from what I'm understanding, you have a very reputable business.
Yes, of course.
You, Miss Wilson, get to this place. Allegedly, innocently, you have no idea what you're walking into, despite the fact there's a flyer with a half-dressed man. But I'm going to believe you for now. Hey, listen, take advantage. It's like I tell my kids, I'm believing you. You know what? Ride the wave. I believe you so far. So tell me what happens after you get to the Package Palace. You have one glass of champagne. How do we get from there to wearing a neck brace?
So with all the music going out, super loud, Suddenly, out of nowhere, Judge, out of nowhere, I was dragged on stage. I was dragged on stage.
Dragged,
Don't
Mr.
ask
Torres,
me
and she
how.
was dragged. This
That's a
becomes
lie.
an
That's
issue.
a lie.
Okay,
I
now,
don't know how.
now,
I was dragged on
wait.
stage onto this little
I-
white chair.
No
By the way,
pavement and you know it.
I
Order in my
submitted-
court.
This is
Stop.
not-
Listen, there
I
are rules in
submitted
this
the chair.
courtroom.
Can you please see?
There
There are rules in my
place, too.
courtroom,
Yes.
and you'll respect them,
What is
or
this?
we will finish this really quickly. Okay? So, Ms. Wilson, explain to me. You say you were forced onto the stage.
Yes,
let me
Your Honor.
let me ask you a few simple questions. Were you forced on stage by a handgun? Were you handcuffed? Did they carry
So they
you
have now
out?
guns at the
Okay,
male strip
I'm
club?
just
I don't
trying to
know.
get a clear
What
picture.
type of questions are those, Your Honor? I
I'm
don't
sorry,
understand.
I'm the one that asked the
Yeah.
questions. And
I
if
mean,
you
what
don't
are
want to be
you talking about?
immediately removed from my courtroom, you need to answer what
Yes.
I ask you, regardless of
So
whether you like
I
the
was
way I phrase it or
dragged on
not.
stage,
All right,
Your
you were
Honor.
dragged, Delgado.
No
Go
cable.
stand next to her, and I want her to show me how she
Yes.
was dragged.
Yes, out of nowhere.
Out
I
of
was
nowhere,
dragged on
okay.
stage.
Nowhere.
Yes,
Yeah, of course.
correct.
We're cavemen
Correct.
now.
Show me.
What is this?
Hold on, Your Honor,
What's it
because
go?
I'm in pain.
please.
My back, remember?
Oh, your
Hold on,
back
that's
as
why
well?
I'm here today.
Okay.
I
Give me a
doubt
moment,
she's in
please.
pain.
Give me a moment.
I highly doubt it.
So what I felt was a force on my arm, and I
What
was
is-
pulled.
What is this?
That's a
To the
joke.
What
stage.
is this?
Yes.
Your Honor, please. This is.
I apologize,
This is
Bailiff
ridiculous.
Delgado.
I can't do more force because I'm in pain, Your Honor.
This is ridiculous.
Miss Wilson, okay, so you're dragged.
Yes.
We're still on the same premise that I believe you. You're dragged just like you dragged Bailiff Delgado. What did you do? Did you say no?
I
Leave me
kept on
alone?
saying no.
Call
Of
security?
course, I was saying no. And how
Are there
could I
any
be
witnesses
fighting
to your
against
saying
this
no?
big guy, and he
lot.
drags me and
Big
puts
guy.
me
That
on
is a
stage.
lie.
Hang on, Mr.
That is a
Torres.
lie.
On stage.
Can you tell one
Yeah.
minute? Please be quiet. Mr. Torres, you just saw this reenactment of what happened at your club. Is that what occurred according to you? Miss Wilson was crazy drunk and rushed to the
She
stage.
was.
How do you know she was that
had
drunk?
bottles.
How much alcohol did she consume?
$378 worth
I'm sorry?
of alcohol.
That package is expensive.
$378 of champagne? What were you drinking? I want to order it.
Introducing Mistakes by Nosey, the mobile gaming story app that puts you in control of your own thrilling adventure. With Mistakes by Nosey, immerse yourself in a world of thrilling choices and captivating stories. With hundreds of paths to choose from and new stories added regularly, you'll always have new mistakes to make. Download Mistakes by Nosey and play anytime, anywhere. Mistakes by Nosey, where every choice matters. Search Mistakes by Nosey in the Android and Apple app stores. Download Mistakes by Nosey now.
Mr. Torres, you just saw this reenactment of what happened at your club. Is that what occurred according to you?
No.
Okay.
It has not occurred. It never has. We have strict policies. Jackson knows it. He's our star. All right? So we have a policy
Yeah,
that
right.
nobody's taken to stage without their consent.
So nobody goes if
Nobody
they don't
goes against their
volunteer or
will.
they don't want to go.
No.
I was dragged.
This is
But now,
a lie.
let me ask
This
you
is
something.
ridiculous.
Because let's assume she was not dragged and she came voluntarily.
Right.
Do you have any policies in place for security guards, people who will take her off the stage if she's not supposed to be there? I'm sure this is not the first time a woman rushes to stage to want to dance with Jackson.
All our customers
but
know
then
the rules. We do have security. Nonetheless,
No
everybody
one-
knows the rules. And for 25 years, this is the first time something like this happens. So yeah, I mean, she was being erratic. She was
Respect me.
She was going crazy and belligerent. She
That's how you
had
treat
way too
customers?
much to drink.
Okay, so
All right.
let me hear from Miss Wilson. What happens once you get dragged to the stage?
I'm
I
on-
haven't seen evidence, but I'm believing
I'm
you
on
got
this
dragged.
little dinky chair, which, by the way, Judge, I did submit the evidence
Okay.
of this little plastic chair that I can't believe in this fancy package palace that he says he owns for 25 years. He has going to have a little dinky plastic chair.
Let me take a look at the chair,
Okay.
and I'll decide if it's dinky. This
Yeah.
little rinky-dinky chair, as I can properly describe it,
Not
is
even
going
in
to
my
hold
garden.
the weight of 2 adults.
Yeah.
Your Honor,
Okay, Miss Wilson, so we've seen this chair. What happens when you are on the stage in this chair?
Well, I'm there on this chair, this lawn chair, this plastic chair, and the tornado the legendary dancer, is all over me. And I'm like...
And what are you doing? Like, can you show me what position you were in?
I'm trying to, Your Honor, because it really hurts. Just give me a
'cause she was
second.
doing a
Give me a
lot.
second. Give me a second.
Okay.
He's all over me, grinding, bumping all over me.
I'm trying to get a picture of this.
Right.
I want to see the tornado. Will you allow him to dance for us? Show me what it was like so I can get an idea of what happened on this chair.
Yeah.
Okay, just a little bit.
Where's that tassel? I never saw that tassel.
Hey.
Show it,
Miss
show
Wilson,
it.
Leave it alone,
can you
leave
be
it alone.
quiet, please?
Show
She
that
sat
tassel.
on the chair here.
The only entertainment I get, and you're going to ruin it for me? Are you joking?
I wanna see it too,
I'm
Your
never
Honor.
going to be
I
able
wanna
to go
see it
into
too.
the
I never
package
saw it that
palace.
night.
Let me see it, please, for
Of
myself
course you
here.
didn't see it. You were too drunk.
I just took her, I put her here, and was trying to dance in like this,
You
a
see?
smooth move, but she was drunk. She was out of control.
No.
Oh,
No,
hold on.
no,
You
no.
testified 1 glass of champagne,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And he's saying belligerent and out of control. The facts are important here. Was he dancing the same way he just showed us when I asked him to give us?
No, that's nothing, Your Honor.
Oh,
He was
my.
really grinding and bumping all over me.
Okay.
I mean, and
so you're
trying
in a
to show me that
plastic.
tassel.
You're in a plastic chair. He's
was a
swinging
tassel.
his tassel.
Yes.
And what happens?
Well, finally, after, trying to get out of that chair because I'm feeling very uncomfortable and all that, I fell on my back. That's why my neck is killing me.
And
my
this
back
is why you're
killing
asking
me.
him for $30,000.
Correct.
I got it. I got your story.
Correct.
Now I want to hear yours, Mr. Torres. What kind of policies do you have?
Well, first of all, we have no phone policy, which is one of the rules she broke. We also have a policy that nobody's taken to stage without their consent. Everybody who goes is willingly, okay, if they want to be part, all our dancers know that being part of the performance
see that
is
money,
very,
and they
it's a
see
big
that
deal.
money,
And Jackson
They
the
don't care.
tornado is
course.
trained in this, and he understands he has
obviously.
to ask for permission. Nobody
course.
gets
No, no,
dragged
no,
on
no.
stage.
I was
Nobody
dragged.
is
I was
dragged.
dragged.
Okay. And are there any policies in place? And I'm not jumping to conclusions, guys. All right? I'm not
All
jumping
right.
to any conclusions. But let's assume that Miss Wilson was crazy drunk and rushed to the
She
stage.
was.
How do you know she was that
had
drunk?
bottles,
How much alcohol did she consume?
$378 worth
I'm sorry.
of alcohol.
What?
I brought
Miss
the
Wilson,
party
that's
out.
not a glass of
course.
champagne, my
Like
dear.
I wasn't by
course.
myself,
That
Your
is
Honor. I was
hardly
with
a
my
glass of
niece. I
champagne.
only had
Yes.
1 glass of champagne.
One
My-
too many.
No,
Please.
no.
Can I see the evidence?
Of course, I brought it. I submitted it to court. You can see it for yourself.
Wow.
Yep.
I see a couple bottles, not a
Well,
couple
it's
glasses.
super expensive.
That's
that package is expensive.
$378 of champagne. What were you drinking? I want to order it.
I
He's
wasn't
paying,
drunk.
by
That's a
the
lot.
way. You're paying. I'm
Yes,
ordering.
That was way too much.
You continue to stand by
Yes,
your
Your Honor.
testimony that it was 1 champagne glass.
Correct.
I have evidence that we have $378 worth
Oh,
of
yes.
champagne.
Correct.
Who drank the difference?
My niece and a bunch of ladies all around
Bunch
us.
of-
Are they
Plus-
going to all parade in
What's the
here
plate?
and testify and support this?
Probably they're
statement
scared,
of
Your
yours?
Honor. Better
All
not
right.
to call them. No,
All
no,
right.
no.
You know what? We've all been ignoring the main character in this room, who's the tornado. I want to hear the story from the tornado because he's the one that was right next to you. So I want to know from him what happened.
She was taking videos.
Okay.
No phones allowed. And she broke
She had
all
a
the rules.
phone?
Yeah, but
Of course she had her phone.
There's a no phone policy, Miss Wilson. Why did you have a phone?
I was looking at the time. I really wanted to get out of there.
While
That's
you
it.
have this man dancing on
because
top
I'm
of you?
telling him.
I want to hear the story from the tornado because he's the one that was right next to you. So I want to know from him what happened.
First of all, Your Honor, obviously she's lying. It wasn't like that.
You're lying.
It wasn't like that.
Tell me what you saw, what you witnessed that day.
So during my performance, I was dancing. I'm used to ladies come to the stage.
Oh,
But
you
this
see?
one,
You
this
can
one
go on
was a little
stage,
out
Your
of
Honor.
control
You can.
with her acting
But not
and
like that.
behave. She was out on there, and I explained him.
Okay.
I explained him to let me lead, to put her arm on the chair, and not take videos.
Okay.
No phones allowed. And she broke
She
all
had
the
a
rules.
phone?
Yeah, but
Of course she had her phone.
Of course, that's what I'm saying.
There's a no phone policy, Miss Wilson. Why did you have a phone?
Please
I
lie.
was looking at the time. I really wanted to get out of there. I couldn't take it anymore. It was like they had promised this great, amazing show.
Yeah, of course,
oh
of course.
my God, the
She looks like an octopus.
I'll come back
Your
to you.
Honor. She looks like an octopus.
Okay, we'll come back to your testimony. Please let them finish. Can you
dropped
show me
me.
where she had her hands? Did she have them?
She had her hands over here, her legs, and she was trying to swaying back and forth, trying to take video.
Do
And
you have a
she don't let
policy,
me
Mr.
move.
Torres, against touching your dancers?
Yeah, tried to
There
beat
is
me,
a
licking me.
policy
Took all my
against that.
money.
She tried to
Took all
lick
my
you?
money.
Yes,
know it?
yes.
I want to hear the rest of the story from him.
Another thing I remember. She lost her balance, messing with her phone. I tried to grab her, but it was too late.
Why did you
She
have
fell.
your phone?
Because I wanted to go home, taking a look what
Yes,
time it
yes,
was.
of course.
While
That's
you
it.
have this man dancing on top
Because
of
I'm
you?
telling him to. That's it. No. I was uncomfortable.
lie.
I couldn't take all the
Did you
bumping
ever
and
hear
grinding.
her say no?
You know,
Mr.
all
Smith?
that sweaty body all over
Mr.
me.
Smith, did you
Slide.
hear her
Your
say
Honor.
no?
Never, never.
Never.
She
Not
was
at any
screaming.
point.
Yes, she was taking videos. She was like an octopus, like I
Didn't
said.
you read the flyer that said no phones?
I didn't see that part of the video, to be honest, Your Honor. I
I'm
did not
always
see the no
explaining.
phone. I only saw the image,
She
you
even
know,
hear
and
me.
that's it.
Mr. Torres, do you have any other evidence you want me to look at?
I don't have an evidence, I have something better.
Okay, that's interesting.
I have a witness. I actually have her niece.
Her niece?
Yes.
What?
I'm
Jessica.
gonna drop your mask.
The one you say that dragged you to the package
No,
palace?
forced me to go out, convinced me to go out. Yeah.
Sure. She's here with us to tell us what really happened.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This is your niece, right? I want to make sure I get the story straight.
Yes.
Your niece is coming to testify on behalf of the defendant and the co-defendant,
Thank you.
not on your
I'm in
behalf.
shock, Your Honor.
I've seen a lot of things in my time here. Nothing shocks me, but I want to hear what she has to
Yeah,
say.
me too.
Can
Bring
we
her in.
can we ask Miss Wilson to come in, please?
Yes, please.
Traitor.
What you got?
Hey,
Liar.
you're
Let her
not my
be, let her
blood.
Let her talk.
You're a
Let her
liar.
talk.
Miss Wilson, we're not going to have any name calling.
You know, you
we're
use
not
my
going to
credit
have any
card.
name calling.
Use my
Let her
credit
talk.
card.
No
It was your
throwing
idea.
sand in the
All night, it's your
sandbox.
fault.
Play nice.
Yeah.
Miss Wilson, I'm going to hear from her, and you're going to be quiet, or you're going to be escorted out.
Sorry.
How
Miss
are you?
Wilson.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. So I'm Jessica Wilson, Barbara's niece, and I want to start
anymore.
by saying that she's a liar.
She's a liar.
These poor innocent men.
Oh my
have-
God. When you, yeah.
Be quiet, because you're a liar.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
you
okay,
know
let's
that
not,
this whole
Miss
night
Wilson,
was
let's
because
not
of you.
name call. Let's not name call. I want to hear your testimony. I want to hear what you have to say. But before you do that, let me ask you, do you have any interest in testifying on behalf of
No,
these
I'm
gentlemen?
not gonna win
Are they
anything.
paying you to be here?
No,
Just
I
justice.
just want justice because I know that my aunt's been going crazy after her divorce.
Talk to me
What?
about going crazy after the
You're
divorce.
a psychologist now, too?
Oh, she's the one that told me, tomorrow we're gonna get drunk, I'm gonna record it,
Oh
I'm gonna
my
show
God.
it to all the
Wait,
aunts on
stop,
the WhatsApp.
stop right there. Very important. sir.
Liar,
She
liar,
wanted to
liar.
record it.
She wanted to
So
record it.
this was premeditated.
Yeah, she had already talked about it the night before, and also, well,
in
we
my
were in
face.
line to
So
enter
this
the
is a
club.
premeditated act. This isn't, I was checking the time. I was so bored.
Yes,
I wanted to
and
go
I
home.
was always
There you
checking
go.
the time.
And so?
So we were in line at the club already. Mind you, we already talked prior the night before about this going out
Uh-huh.
and wanting to see him, wanting to get a dance. She had told me all about it. But we were in line. She told me, "Oh, I'm gonna take a video. I'm gonna go on stage so I can show it to all the
I don't
aunts
even
on
know.
WhatsApp."
I don't even
so you're
have.
lying.
Lying.
And
No.
as soon as we walk in,
Oh, you see.
she was super eager to go drink. She
Okay,
was like,
I saw the bar tab.
Yes.
There's a bar tab for $378. Did you consume
"No, I
$378 of
didn't." And
champagne?
she didn't share with other girls. That
Yes,
was all
I
So there
did.
were no other girls.
There were no other
Oh, you
girls.
see,
Every
Your
girl
Honor.
was doing her own thing. It was just me and her. And she was going crazy.
So this bottle service I saw was just you and her.
And her. She tells me, "Let's go closer on stage so I can sneak up on stage and sit down so I can get a lap
Sneak
dance."
up on stage.
Liar, liar.
So she wasn't
Yeah.
dragged on
She's a liar.
stage.
No, she was not. She recorded him dancing on her.
At no point did I hear you say, no, no, no.
Yes,
It's
Honor, you are the
escaped you
liar.
that you're here to tell the truth.
You are the foul. Get off my stage.
So this bottle service I saw was just you and her.
And her. And she started going crazy. And all of a sudden she tells me, "Let's go closer on stage so I can sneak up on stage and sit down so I can get a lap
Sneak
dance."
up on stage.
Liar, liar.
So she wasn't
Yeah.
dragged on
She's a liar.
stage.
No, she was not. And you know
You're
that's
such
right.
a liar. You're such a liar.
Maybe it's a
man.
blurry
I
night,
can't
but
believe
that
it.
did actually happen.
Wow. How I'm so disappointed. I'm going to tell
Be
your mother.
disappointed. I'm disappointed
That's
that you're
the daughter
liars.
she raised.
Liar.
So is family.
No, no,
You
no.
should
We're
care
here to
about
tell the
family.
truth, Miss
I can't
Wilson.
believe
And
this.
it's
Honest, you are the
escaped you
liar.
that you're here to tell the truth.
Correct.
All of it,
video.
including testimony
All of
from your own niece.
My
How
pain.
embarrassing.
Who's going to pay for my pain?
I have a
talking
video
about
that was
your
sent on our
pain.
group chat.
Wait. I'm hearing, Mr. Torres, there's video chats with
Yes.
family members and video.
I submitted a video to the court
Okay.
about her recording him.
This is the
While she was
video
dancing.
that she recorded.
Yeah,
Yep.
she recorded him dancing on her.
I want to see this video. Delgado, you got to watch it with me. Come on. Can't just stand there. Miss Wilson.
You can grab a
And
video
Miss
like that from
Wilson,
anywhere.
at no point did I hear you say no, no, no.
But how can somebody be drunk and take video? I mean, listen to
I don't
them.
know. Can you answer the question
Listen to
for
them.
me? That's a
impossible.
great question.
Impossible.
recording,
I can't
trust
be
me.
doing all that at the same time. I was on the floor. He dropped me. Why don't they
Hell.
show that part of the
You went
video?
on stage
failed,
by
Mom.
yourself.
All right.
Wasn't my
Where's that
fault. You
part of
drank
the
too
video
much.
then
I've
when
heard
I'm on the
enough.
floor in pain? I want to see that in the video.
Thank you, Miss Wilson. I've heard enough. Thank you for your testimony. Thank
Traitor.
you for the evidence.
Liar.
Traitor.
I'm ready to give my verdict.
Your Honor, 1 second before you do that, I want you to look at this video.
What now? Have I not seen enough? I've had a
There you go.
male
What is
stripper
that?
dancing in my
Wait,
courtroom.
what?
I've had a
Wait.
niece testifying against her aunt. What
is-
more do you want me to
what
say,
is this?
Delgado?
What's going on? She had finished
Please,
already.
afraid.
Wait.
One second.
I don't understand.
Hey, how are you? How's everything? Yeah, I'm just here waiting. Oh my God. Just waiting to go into court. There's a mirror here. Look, my hair looks great, amazing, and I have the neck brace. See how this thing works. All right, let me see. Does it work? I'll figure it out. Who knows? Come on. They don't know.
It was
happened.
all over.
You know what's over? You're over. Your
talking
fraud
about?
There you
is
go.
over.
What?
Do me a favor. Come here. You understand I've never left this podium, but I'm going to make an exception today because there's one thing I don't like, and it's liars. Come over here right now.
What?
Do not come into my courtroom
Come on,
and
stop with
lie
that
to
show.
my face. Walk. I want you to walk. Help her. Go ahead. Help her, Delgado.
I bet you.
Stand right there. Come closer. Well, you should be afraid. You know what I saw in a video? I saw you outside of my courtroom talking on the phone like this.
What?
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Do it.
Without that neck brace on. So do me a favor and take it off. You're a fraud and you're a liar.
What?
Take it off, I'm going to
No.
take it off
Do it.
for
Do
you.
Nicholas,
What?
She's a
Take
Nicholas
it
is
off
afraid. Come on.
right now.
No,
Trying to
you're
scare
all
Right
right.
now. Take it off.
There you go.
She's a liar.
You're a liar. Justice.
Get out of here. Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
There you go.
Unbelievable. Delgado, I'm ready to rule now.
Can't believe it.
So here's
Do
my
it.
verdict. Mr. Torres, you owe her nothing. Zero.
got it,
There
Mama.
is no emotional distress. The only person who has suffered emotional distress here is Mr. Smith. So I'm going to make her pay Mr. Smith $10,000 for his emotional distress.
you.
That is my verdict.
Thank you, Your Honor.